Okay, sound is on. Okay. Let's see. So today I had Jagger, June, Sunny, Rue, Mac, Bear, and Winnie. And actually I had Honey on there too. Honey.
Surprise, surprise.
And Honey was the best of all of them today.
Good luck getting up those stairs. It's terrible. Yeah, those stairs are scary. All right. All good in the hood.
But some days are like that.
What, crazy?
Yeah. So that's a cute picture of Chaos Now and Then. She's grayed a little bit by those pictures. And Linda comforting Chaos. And Steve with the puppies at the big feeder. We got to work on that a little bit because they weren't used to it, so they're a little confused. But they'll, within a day or two, a couple days, they'll have that worked out. And a picture of me washing and drying dishes.
Poop's actually coming out now, right? I mean, what? He's actually pooping. He's just pooping a lot. Yeah.
Am I ready for Christmas? About as ready as I'm ever going to be.
Oh, nice. You've all come to see me. Yeah.
I will be off on Christmas.
Yeah.
Most likely off the day before Christmas. And then I think I will be in the day after.
Sweet potatoes and chicken. Oh, let's not roll it in. All right.
Does it make any difference the size of the litter when training? Not really, because we don't train in groups once they get into the rotation. It's dog on dog. I mean, person on dog, handler on dog. We don't train once they get down into the cycle, the rotation. We don't train in groups. That creates problems. Let's see, Debbie Cannon, I'm assuming. Yep. No, usually one dog doesn't stand out more than the others because they all are at different levels. So somebody might be doing really good at a lower level and then have problems, and then some may do really good at a higher level but have problems with different things. So it's not as easy as saying one's standing out.
How are you?
Good.
Happy to be here?
Yes, some too, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Happy to be here.
This is to help me get through it.
Oh, really?
Thank you.
It'll make you smile.
I don't have my glasses on, so I'm just going to go with the blue moon at the end. Thank you. I will have a quiet day.
Now,
You have 11 friends.
well,
And Megan is doing the
Yeah,
pop-ups.
you live
Yeah.
right here.
exactly. Oh, yeah, Carly Mitchell.
Oh,
She and I were having CP since 2012.
wow. Is this your first one? Yeah.
Who wants some of this?
That way.
No, no,
Sit
no,
in there.
I'm fine right here. I don't want to distract them from their puppy training.
Oh, that's it.
They're like hungry.
They just ate.
Oh, yeah.
Very
Where's it
good.
coming from?
Halifax, Nova Scotia.
Wow.
Very good.
good.
Say, Megan, which one was the last night you said was fresh?
Apple,
Apple. Which one is
feisty one, that little one right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
That's apple.
That's kind of like
She's a
gelatos.
little spunky.
And Cosmo was kind of feisty
She's
also.
I picked her up and she's like, and I was like, oh my gosh, she was like a rabid dog. I was
Very
like, calm
good.
down, crazy.
Oh, that's tuxedo up on.
Yeah.
He's a little darker.
He is.
Very
I can't tell,
nice.
which one is Sky and Gray? Because they're kind of close looking.
I don't know any of them except
Oh.
for Tux and Gibson and Apple.
And
Sarah
Gibson
might know.
Gibson is
No,
easy.
not good.
Summer's easy too because she's got the double,
Oh, that one back there.
those are the two pointy triangles in the back of her
Oh,
head.
yeah.
That's summer, yeah.
I guess,
Here,
yeah.
Cosmo,
I'm
Cosmo.
like, oh, is that
It's
what-
all the black ones down in the lower canal, seen every birth,
Yeah.
but because you don't see them all the time and the backs are so hard to.
Yeah.
No, take that off.
They are.
Throw
They're
that
out.
out.
It's
Throw
just, I
that
still don't know
away,
the
yeah.
comments. I know
Just throw it
no.
away or forget it. You rinse it off and then throw it in the
And I know
trash.
Leo because of his penis, but
Here.
I have to like look underneath.
Yeah.
I'm always like, are you? Hi, Leo.
You'll talk
I
about
love Leo.
a lesson in natural sex
There
around
you
here.
go, yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's like
Very
the
good job.
Bray yesterday talking about castrating all those
Oh
males.
yeah. It was brutal.
Yeah.
I didn't watch.
I watched a little of it.
Yeah.
I mean, you didn't really see it.
Yeah. I didn't go
I was
in there.
curious.
I could have gone in there and seen it firsthand. I chose not to.
I've been around cattle being castrated.
Oh,
That's
okay.
really messy.
Yeah, they seem a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Very good
Oyster
job.
Prairie
Ones that
does
are so
kind of
nice,
define.
Well, they learn, they're funny. They learn to go to the front of the
For
line.
prairie
Look
oysters
at Tux.
are
Look
good.
at Tux right there. So
He's
look how
waiting
he's
nicely.
sitting because he's on your level. He's like,
Remember Hoodsy? How Hoodsy would be
Yeah.
sitting in the background, always
Yeah.
waiting.
Yeah.
He knew. What? Who said that?
Yeah, Woodsy was really good that way.
yeah,
He's a good
But
boy.
he seemed to be very inattentive.
yeah.
He's a thinker.
Yes, he He
I
got
saw
moved
her
out of Kennel
today.
10 because he keeps peeing on the
I have not dealt with
Yeah, so I'm gonna pee on the floor.
He's talking to.
I know.
any
I'm gonna move
blind
Peter back up here.
or
I'm gonna
service
take
dogs
him
for the
down
blind.
tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
That is not one thing I have gotten into. I never thought I would get into service dogs, period. It just so happens it worked out that way. I don't know what Tanner's next time will be here. I have to check with Carlene to see if she wants him here. Maybe Sunday. After that, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm really glad Laura's going to be around for Christmas because
Yeah.
Ruby was my favorite dog.
Ruby's
of that
over
litter.
at Colleen's right now getting groomed.
Yeah.
I just saw them.
Ruby's a good girl.
I said, I watched, I've seen
Yeah,
almost all the
she's so
litters born
sweet.
since
Yeah.
2012.
Yeah.
Very
But
sweet
when
too,
Ruby
Mr.
was
Cox.
born,
Stay
and I
Cox.
watched her, she was smarter than all the rest
And
of the
yes,
dogs.
we do have a visitor from
That's my
Halifax.
dog. That's my choice. My mom
Nova
wanted
Scotia.
Garnet.
Oh yeah, Garnet's a good girl. Yeah, Ruby would have been a good service dog.
In
She's just weird
Garnet's
back
like in New
legs.
Mexico, the
Yeah.
Colleen was watching a thing last week when I was here.
Yeah, Garnet's all over the place.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
first I went to France. I took the dog for 2 weeks then, but yeah.
She a service dog?
Yes.
Yeah, she is a
Yeah.
service dog.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will be back first thing tomorrow. Get some rest and
All right,
see you in the
I'm
morning.
gonna shut.
What they got scheduled to do.
Oh yeah.
Well,
It's nice to meet
I
you
warned
tomorrow.
Carlene that
At
she is
least
an engineer,
I agree
experienced builder.
on the noise.
I don't know if I'll be picking poo or
You never know
building.
where she'll put you.
I have, after hearing about all that yellow pine, I kind of have to
I hope the mic is on. We're gonna look at comments and see if it is. Chances are it is.
Hey, Tux, stop it.
For those of you wondering what's going on, Carlene is stuck in traffic. Don't know when she's going to get in here. She's assuming she's going to get in before mail call ends, but we don't know. So
All right,
for the
that's
time
fine. Thank you very
being,
much for your help.
we're
I
going to try to
appreciate
fill the void in time.
Yes, we have.
Oh, yeah. definitely.
Do some ad-libbing, maybe some storytelling. I don't know.
Anytime you.
Didn't Carlene have somewhere to go in the afternoon? Yeah, Carlene went to a school with Judy and the dogs.
Yeah.
And evidently the kids had lots and lots of questions, and it ran a little late, and now they're stuck
Yeah.
in traffic.
Oftentimes she'll send a note saying, you know, give me a schedule or tell me when you're available.
She said she's pretty well set over the holidays.
Let's see. Let's try some. Let's see some
Right.
comments.
Right.
Hey, Uncle Bud. Okay.
Hmm.
Upset, or like-
Please tell us a story. Please tell us a story. Oh my.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Apparently, yep, mic is on. Okay, good.
yeah.
Well, here we
Oh,
are,
yeah,
a few days before Christmas, and we're not going to have a white Christmas this year. Not here,
Anytime?
Ipswich anyway.
What do you think?
Warm weather coming.
Do we need more?
Big rainstorm tonight, tomorrow.
Yeah, lots
You
of
want
rain.
more?
Lots of wind.
Could you just give me
Sure,
one
that
more?
won't be appreciated.
Say one
And
more.
that's where we're at weather-wise.
I'm gonna get one
And that
more,
was Uncle
that's
Bud
it.
on the weather.
Yeah, very
Over to sports, Uncle Bud.
quickly.
Sports I don't do. Sports I do not do.
Here's
No.
another one. Here's another one for you. You can keep it.
Show us a
Show us a puppy.
Over there.
Oh my.
I don't need it.
Show us
Who
a
wants this
puppy.
one? You? Oh, yes,
Well,
you love it.
can't pick them up, so I don't know how we're going to do
I
that.
love it. I'm
You have to
very
watch
happy
the
to get
watch the camera when it gets turned
Very.
around. Plenty of puppies on the camera.
it. Yeah, nice to meet you too, Betsy.
What did you do today, Bud?
What did I do today?
Tell me about your day, Bud. What'd you do?
Is it on there? Is that what they
It
asked?
is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right
okay.
there.
Well, of course we have 4 golf carts, all of which have batteries, which require water topping off. So I did that today. All 4 of them. That's pretty much all I did today so far.
That's it? Do you have any pets, Bud?
Do I have any pets? I have a cat,
Oh, very nice. What's the cat's name?
Mimi.
Mimi? How
That's-
long have you had Mimi?
I've had her 10 years. She's 11 now.
Oh, very nice.
She's a shelter cat. Took her in,
Oh, rescue.
and I own her. She owns me,
Licking your face.
whichever way you look at it.
Very
Um,
nice.
Nice cat. Very nice
Yeah,
cat.
you're gonna have
I
more.
like
Don't
cats.
worry. There's
Oh,
only
good.
3 eating.
Of the donkeys, who is your current favorite? Well, I must confess, I don't even know all their names.
Oh, there you
I
go.
can't keep up with them. I can't keep up with
When
all
you
the
know their
dogs,
names, it's
puppies, and
sweet
so
when you
on.
call
I
them
know,
and they-
huh? There's so many.
It's all blended together over the years.
How long have you been
I'm
volunteering?
in my 11th year here.
11th year.
Yep.
How did you get started? Tell me, Bud.
There was a little article in my local newspaper
Very sweet.
of a fundraising event here
A new person.
that Carlene was putting on. And I saw that article and decided to follow up on it and come over and see what it was about.
Do you flew in?
And so here I am.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
How long?
Now, how long has she started than you started?
Oh, good. Okay.
How long?
How long has she started the service dog? When
Oh,
did she
about
start that up?
3 or maybe 4 years before I arrived here. She was into it at least 4 years, I think, before I came up. Yeah.
Keto.
Seen a lot of changes, for sure.
Yeah,
All good, all good.
Yeah,
My
I'm
gosh,
coming.
that's good.
Apple.
yeah. It was very different back then. Colleen pretty much was doing all of the training herself, but of course it was far fewer dogs. It was
Right.
only a handful of dogs at that time. But
Oh,
she did it,
sorry. You'll be next.
and
You'll be next.
went out different places. She had an antique of an ambulance that she used as a vehicle to get around, a donated ambulance, and put dogs inside and people and so on. We go to different places, as they do today, go out and about.
Mhm.
Yeah, kind of interesting.
No, a lot of white, big line.
And of course, I was involved somewhat in the training aspect back then. But when the place grew and more need for maintenance and fixings, it just blended right into that routine. Yeah, which is what I enjoy doing anyway. I enjoy doing things with hands, you know.
Yeah. How often are you here?
2 days a week for sure, possibly a third, depending on other commitments and ventures and desires. Yep. I try to spread myself around a little bit,
Very nice.
as long as I can.
Well, I'm sure everything you do is very much appreciated.
Well, I enjoy keeping the place going. It not only helps Colleen, but it makes life easier for everyone else around here if things are
Yeah,
kind of kept up a little bit
right.
and fixed when they're broken and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, everything.
But nothing more discouraging than someone going over to a golf cart and finding out it doesn't go, you know, anything like that.
Right.
Heaters, the heating system. I mean, if any of these buildings were not heated, they'd have to start shuffling dogs around to find a warm place for them and things
Right.
like that. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's good.
It takes a lot to make this place run, but it runs, and it runs well.
It runs a lot.
Yeah.
It runs 24/7 is what it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yes, it does.
Well, yeah, look at some of these comments. Oh, we got a lot of new comments
Yeah.
on here. I'm not reading them all. What did I do for a living? I am still, I consider myself still an electrician. I'm retired, of course. Industrial for the most part. So I did that my entire adult life.
I don't know if that's Tito or someone else.
Down a little more.
Yeah.
Tito, he was the first one. Did you have a private car there?
Can you close the kitchen door? We don't have a kitchen door.
And I like this better than that other crap.
There is no
any,
door,
any,
yeah.
any memories with Mary? Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
Yes. I'll have to say,
So are you here for a week?
when I came here, of course, Mary was the only donkey.
But
I never knew a donkey before Mary. I had no idea what they were, other than what I saw on television and such.
No, it's not good.
And
I've been off work for the last.
since, of course, there are many donkeys here.
Hmm.
But now, with as many as there are here now, I truly appreciate Mary for what she was, that I couldn't do that before because I had nothing to compare it against. I assumed they were all like Mary. They are not like Mary. I mean, she was special.
Really?
Oh my gosh, she was special. She was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, a real personality.
So that's how we kind of got into.
So many stories. Colleen over the years got a lot of contracts to do, well, she called them, I'll call them nativity jobs.
Mm.
And churches and other organizations wanted a donkey.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when you went in with Mary, they were shocked at the size of Mary. They thought they were going to walk in with a little donkey like this. And of course, Mary was a mammoth. She was huge. And most people didn't believe she was a donkey. But she was. And yeah, she was great. She could go anywhere, do anything. She knew exactly what was expected of her. Never balked, never gave us a hard time. It's
Wow.
great.
How old was she?
Yeah. Did a lot of different things with her.
I know.
And we had an event that we did every Christmas season at a shopping mall down in Malden. The owners of that mall knew Colleen and contracted her to go down there and stand outside on the mall overhang.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a whole, the owners of that mall for the neighbors and for the customers put on a display every year. They had us, Mary, they had a Santa Claus naturally,
Uh-huh.
and carolers all up and down this mall thing. And kids would come along and have their pictures taken with Santa and Mary, things like that. Oh, it was fun.
Nice.
It was a fun event.
Very nice.
Sometimes cold, naturally, standing out there for hours on end, but we did it. And back then, Teresa was here doing basically what Linda's doing these days, running the office. Teresa got involved with that very much, so Teresa and I would go and do those things. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, a lot of fun.
And I said, I'm just coming because I can't, I don't want to be at home.
Yeah,
And there.
parades.
Saving grace.
We did a number of 4th of July parades too, with Mary and a bunch of dogs.
Yes, I
Yeah.
think you're done.
Incredible. Well, a lot of different things over the years. Of course, because Colleen's gotten older and more involved here now and more dedicated to this end of things, a lot of that has gone away, those contracted jobs and so on and so forth. They were left over from her days of running animal episodes,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
old contacts, you know. But time goes on and things change.
Camera.
I'm not sure I'd be up for doing
24/7.
those kind of
Yeah, so she, whatever she.
those kind of treks anymore.
Do the dogs ever go in like the 4th of July parade?
Oh yeah, we did them. Oh, we did
Yeah?
4th of July parades. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. That was one of the things we did. Like I said, along with Mary and with dogs. Puppies. Oh, it was a great thing. Are you familiar with the bed? Have you seen the bed down there? It's a big mattress on a 4-wheel thing, and she just refers to it as the bed. And she had that in many different events and parades and such. And we used to drag that along with us. And you put half a dozen puppies on the bed, some big dogs around. Boy, you attract people like crazy.
Oh, I bet.
Oh,
Yeah.
you couldn't keep the people away. There's so many that crowd around and want to see the puppies and dogs. Oh yeah, a lot of fun.
Touch the puppies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we got more comments. Look
And
at
so
that,
now,
just
oh
coming
gosh,
in.
I should be reading them more. I'm talking.
No, that's all right. We're doing.
What did you do
things.
for a living?
They're coming in.
I'm not even sure we read all these other ones. How far did we get?
Okay, why can't the pups be picked up?
Why can't the pups be picked up? Well,
Yeah.
it's Colleen's rule.
Right. Exactly.
I think one of the reasons is the possibility of dropping one. They're strong and they can squirm out of your hands without you even realizing it's happening. And they're so quick. So I'm sure that's one of the reasons. There are probably others. But I'm going to say certainly one of the greatest ones is the possibility of dropping one. Or if you're walking along with it, you stumble on something and go down with the puppy. Oh, be a bad thing.
Yeah.
You know, if you got a pup like this, you're not watching where your feet are going. You know, you can trip and fall.
It's okay if you're sitting on the floor and you've
Even,
got
well,
the-
she'll tell you if you're sitting on the floor, you still don't pick it up. If
Yeah.
it crawls up on your lap, that's one thing, but you
Yeah.
don't pick them up.
Don't report me for picking up a puppy.
I hear comments in the background over there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where are we here?
Go up.
Yeah.
Up.
Can you
Going
close
up.
the kitchen door? Hard to hear you. I don't know what that's all about.
Yeah, we don't have a kitchen door.
Mary said, Mary, we did
Oh
that.
my God, boy, we're 20 comments here. Here we go, click it.
He's having issues with.
When
We
you
know
choke.
many of the others' favorite snacks. What is my favorite snack? Oh, boy.
What is it?
No, that
Well,
was hard.
I have
Make
it.
it good, because you know it's gonna come in.
I have it. Well, I don't. I have a terrible sweet tooth, so that's my soft spot. Even though I do my best to limit things like that. I'll take a small bite of something, or a piece of something, shall we say, before grabbing a whole slice. I'm the official fire starter, I guess so.
Maybe.
Laurie, you're a good and funny interviewer. There you go.
All right, thank you very much.
Alrighty.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what happened there?
Not sure.
Oh, there we are.
Apparent-
After 11 years, Bud, you never got a Great Dane. How come?
Well,
Yeah.
where is that?
It's down.
Are you asking me that, or
Yeah, no,
somebody else?
yeah, somebody asked you that.
Like I can.
See right
I
there.
can move that.
Well, I'll tell you.
Go ahead, tell us, Bud.
I have a sip of coffee first.
Yes, tell us why, after 11 long years, you haven't taken one of these home.
Well,
The water, I was here when that happened.
I grew up with Great Danes. My parents had them. They bred them on a very small scale. We had probably 3, maybe 4 adults maximum, and occasionally puppies. To my father, it was a I won't say profitable venture. He thought it might be, but I'm sure it really wasn't. But anyway, we did that. They did it when I was young. They stopped doing it when I was probably 8 or 9 years old, so it was only my very early years.
From wireless caller.
Only my very early years that I was
Call
associated
from
with them.
wireless caller.
So the reason why they stopped doing it is probably because the neighborhood outgrew the dogs. I'm not sure the dogs outgrew the neighborhood necessarily, but we were very rural, and of course, during those years, there was a lot of development going on and housing and so on, and the neighborhood kept getting closer and closer together. And as a result, they felt uncomfortable with such big dogs. They figured it's only a matter of time before something happens. Because back then there was very little in the way of leash laws. People just let their dogs run. We never let our Danes out and run loose. My father did late at night, which kept my mother awake because he worked a night shift, and when he came home from work, he just let the dogs out. See you later. Have a good run. You know, that was his attitude. They'll come home, and they did. But sometimes it was daybreak when they come home, and my mother would be awake all night wondering what are they getting into. You know, especially 3 or 4 of them out running around. Yeah. So anyway, they stopped doing that. The other reason why they stopped was I was at an age now where I was starting bringing friends home from school, you know, after school hours and so on. And these dogs, naturally, they're big and they're playful, and they'll knock somebody over without even trying.
Yeah.
But to another parent, it might seem like it was something other than a friendly bump, and they didn't want that. It was just,
Right.
there's too much worry in that regard.
Yeah.
The dogs would never hurt anybody intentionally, but they run around and carry on. You know how they get crazy.
Right,
They knock a 7 or 8 year old over like nothing. You know, think
Oh,
nothing of it.
absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that my favorite, of course, was a female harlequin named Tina. She was the one I grew up with. I can tell you a story. When I was a child, young kids had these blocks with numbers and letters, wooden blocks with numbers and letters on them. Remember that? Anyway, I don't know if they still have them today or not.
Yeah, we still
Probably
do.
plastic. Anyway, they were wooden. The puppies loved to chew on them naturally, and of course they were scattered around. And my mother heard a dog choking. It was Tina. She came into the room, and I had my arm up to the elbow down the dog's mouth, throat. Right up to the elbow, she said, fishing around for the block that I was convinced Tina had swallowed. And my mother looked around and said, "No, they're all here." No, she's got it. I'm sure she ate it. So thankfully, my mother said the box that they came in was still there, the cardboard container, and she was able to place them all in there and convince me that they were all there and that Tina had swallowed one. But that dog allowed me to go down to the elbow, fishing around for that block without biting me. How about that one, guys? So those are my early years with Great Danes, and I'm kind of reliving my childhood here a little bit in that regard. That coupled with the fact that, like I say, today it's leash laws, restricted letting out of animals and so on and so forth, and I won't keep a dog under those conditions with that much restriction. I just won't do it. It's not fair to the dog, not fair to me, and that's it. So
Yeah.
I have all the Dane exposure I need right here, and that's how that goes. So, no other reason than that. I do love them, and I certainly could have one. I've been offered one a number of times. You know, perfect pet and so on and so forth.
How far away do you live from here?
26 miles.
26 miles.
Yeah.
How long does it take you to get here?
Well, depending on which way I go, at least 40 minutes because some of it is secondary roads. It's not highway.
It takes me about 15 minutes on a good day.
Yeah.
There's, rain, snow, a little longer, but about a good 15 minutes to get here.
Yeah. we did that. Am I going the right direction here?
I think so, yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, what's that? Great.
Yeah, wonderful story, yeah, okay.
This is wonderful, done.
What else?
Any change
How far away? Oh, wait.
I think we're at the top. I think we're at the top.
Hello.
Oh, here we go.
I need some electrical. Oh, Betty and Ivy. Oh, okay. Hi, Betty. How are you? My goodness, you need some electrical work done.
Down
please.
the Cape.
Yeah, well. I've done a lot of it, certainly. I am not up to speed anymore in terms of what's customary out there in the residential areas. Like I say, for 30 plus years I did industrial wiring, and so I've been removed from a lot of the residential aspects. Well, I'll do a little bit on for myself, but I won't venture out and do it for others because I know I'm just not up to speed. I'm a bit of a dinosaur at it. If you're out doing it every day, you'd be up with current trends and materials and practices. I'm done. I'll fix things and repair things, but I don't do any installations. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll know if there's a job that needs a.
Well, I know what I
somebody
can't
else.
do and what I shouldn't
Right.
be doing. That's what
Yeah,
it comes
yeah.
down to. I know what I shouldn't be doing.
This bud's for you. Connie should probably eat and go to bed when she gets home, and maybe she'll go home.
Why am I missing? Am I missing something here?
No. Sorry, but I missed it. So someone said,
Oh.
"Sorry, I missed it. Where do you live?"
I live in Rockport, up on the coast.
Oh, such a lovely place. I was down there the other day.
If anyone is anywhere near familiar with Boston's North Shore, Gloucester and Rockport are quite close together, right side by side.
Yeah.
Gloucester is what most people connect with because it's larger and sticks out further.
Laura, how long have you been volunteering, and do I have any pets? I have been volunteering for, let's see, a little over a month, maybe 5 weeks now, I think. I come Wednesdays and Thursdays with my son, and if I'm not doing anything, I just pop on down and see if anybody needs anything. And pets. Yes, I have pets. I have 2 cats, and I have a German Shepherd, which sniffs me constantly when I get home and gives me that look of "where have you been?" And then walks away and doesn't want anything to do with me for about a half hour. But she's a good girl. Thank you, Bob. Very interesting.
Face that toward you a little bit.
Oh, yeah. What's me?
See this one here? Look at this. Dinosaurs rock. Well.
Aha. Yeah, see?
I don't know. This dinosaur is not rocking very much these days.
Oh, you're rocking.
That's pretty funny. Dinosaurs rock.
So how about all of you? Any of you have pets out there? Tell me what your pets are and what their names are.
Sure, they do. They must. Trying to think of any other things people might be interested in. You always think about them after the fact. Oh, here comes one.
Here we go.
Guinea pig, wow.
Linda has a guinea pig and her name is Peaches. Oh, how cute. I had a hamster once, named him Benny when I was a kid, and I had a cat and they loved each other, let me tell you. Ah, I have 2 Chihuahuas. That's D. D's
right.
got 2 Chihuahuas. Oh, how cute. Do you dress them up in little outfits? You put them in your pocketbook and take them around? Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute, the little dogs. They're so cute. But have you ever been stumped? Have you ever been stumped fixing
Stumped
something?
fixing something.
Yeah.
I'm sure I have, yeah. I mean, like I say, I know what I don't know, and I try to stay away from things that I might get in trouble with.
Mm-hmm.
Or what I will do is, before I'll tackle it, I'll try to do a little research and educate myself.
Make sure you're doing it right.
Well, you know what's interesting is there's so many things that people have posted on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and you come across something and say, gee, I wonder how this comes apart. I don't want to take it apart just yet without, you know, and then you type it in and you just might get,
I know, yeah.
you just might get something on there that you can use. It happens a lot.
I know. Now you can just, if you don't know how to fix something, just go onto YouTube. They'll show you step by step.
I mean, a lot of the people that post things, you know, they probably aren't necessarily professionals, but you can see what they did and what kind of trouble they got into, and maybe you can avoid it.
Oh,
you know?
absolutely.
But a lot of people on there that post things, they are professionals. They're doing it daily, and they're willing to post it and offer that information. It's pretty nice.
I mean, a lot of things have become obsolete, like cookbooks, you know?
Yeah, well,
You just go onto YouTube and how do you make this, and they'll show you step by step. It's incredible.
I'll have to admit, that's not something I go looking for on YouTube.
Well, oh, we got pictures here.
We got to go back to there was quite a few comments there.
Yeah,
and
go
I
back down more.
Got to try to go back to where we were.
Down more. Down more.
Okay, got some more. There was 18.
Oh, yeah, down more.
I was busy talking as a whole bunch came in.
All right, Chihuahuas. They love the Bud and Laura show.
That's good. Yeah.
Let's see. I have 16-plus-year-old cat who misses her brother who passed away in September. Oh, I'm so sorry. She's still a kitten. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, I had a third cat named Jax, and he passed away earlier this year. And the cats, the animals still miss them. You know, sometimes they'll still go looking for them. They know they're gone, but yeah, it's sad. It's sad. I'm so sorry for your loss.
I'm going back to this question here. Have I ever been stumped?
Oh, you're going back to that one.
I'm going back to that
All right,
one
let's
because
go back to that one.
because last summer I was working on one of the golf carts, and I thought I had condemned the controller. Well, the controller is a very expensive item, and it was the oldest golf cart, and it became questionable whether it was going to be really worth the cost of a new controller. So I decided to go online and try to troubleshoot that controller. It's all, you know, solid state or whatever anyway. And I went through the troubleshooting guide, and it kept coming back to the controller. And I said, nah, doesn't seem right. So I took some more steps, and I found a $20 switch that wasn't working. And the result of all that is the troubleshooting guide by the manufacturer was not right, was not accurate, because it should have led me to that switch. And it didn't. It kept bringing me back to that darn controller. And I said, no, I'm not going to condemn it just yet.
See, you knew.
Imagine if I had done that and Colleen said, yeah, buy the controller, you know, and then spend $300, $400 and find out it was only a $20 switch.
Right,
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
$20.
Those things happen. So
Yeah.
I was stumped, but luckily I whatever,
Yeah,
just happened to hit it.
good thing you did, too.
Yeah, it just worked out. Where were we here?
Hi, May and Gracie. Oh, what a pretty picture of a puppy there
Nice.
in front of the Christmas tree. What a beautiful tree. Whose is that? Go up a little more.
Yeah, let's see who that is.
Yeah. Gracie. Gracie girl.
Gracie girl, grand dog.
That's beautiful. Nice picture. Thank you. Beautiful baby. I have a 12-and-a-half-year-old retired racing greyhound named Roxy. Nice, and that's from Kim. Nice. 12 and a half years. They're old. Poor things. And here's this one here.
A beagle mix.
This one's
a
from
cat.
Seabrook, New Hampshire. I used to show my lab in obedience trials now, and I just have a cat. Now I just have a cat.
Bud, are you a native of the North Shore area? No, well, I'm native of Massachusetts. I grew up about 40 miles inland, and at one point in time, I decided I'd like to be closer to the shore. And friends of mine purchased a home in Gloucester that they were rehabbing and so on, and I'd get out on weekends and help them with it, and also naturally spend some time not working, enjoying the area, and decided to relocate there, which I did back in 1978. That was quite a while ago, wasn't it?
1978. Wasn't that the year of the storm?
That was the year of the storm.
That was the year of that big storm we had.
We made, a lot of people made the joke that we blew in on the blizzard of 78. Huh.
Let's see. I have a Yorkie ice mix named Sweetie. Used to be a cat person. It's all right. Two Cat Mom says, I have 4 cats, but when I signed up here in 2012, I only had 2, and I'm not changing my Scream name, though. Well, you don't have to. Martina, I have a Maine Coon named Freddie and a black American long hair. Nice. Very nice. Hilda, I have a miniature poodle named Chloe. She'll be 11 in February and has now lost sight in both eyes. Oh, I'm very sorry. But you never know. She's awesome. Yeah? Those dogs can lose their sight, but they're still, you would never know it. They're you lose a sight and your other sight's senses pick up there. You know, when that happens.
I don't know about that with me. My sight's never been good. Now my hearing's going.
Yeah, I know. My sight, my hearing. That's it. My smell still works so far.
Is this for me? Has it been rewarding teaching Tanner so much? Yeah, it has been. I enjoy teaching the younger guys things. Of course, some of the things I'm teaching them probably is outdated anyway, but what the heck, they can learn it.
Here you go.
Why not?
That's right. Oh, and look at this pretty baby. This is from Barbara in Michigan. Hi, Barbara. Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. Look at him. Look at, oh, what a pretty baby. Look at that face. That's lovely. Karen, I have a 9-month-old, what is that? Havanese named Louie. Is that how you pronounce that?
Havanese.
Havanese, named Louie.
Yeah.
We had to say goodbye to our 14-year-old, oh, I can't see that. Karen? 14-year-old right up there.
Oh, Karen Terrier.
Karen Terrier.
Karen Terrier.
Karen Terrier in May. Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
That's too bad.
It is very hard to lose an animal.
Yeah, teaching Tanner and all the young guys around here. What I like doing is telling them the way we used to do things many years ago, and what I really get a kick out of is telling them how much I paid for my first automobile. And I will tell everybody what I paid for my very first automobile. I paid $15 for it.
Cut it out, really?
And it ran quite well.
What was your first automobile?
A 1949 Plymouth.
Really?
Yeah, paid $15 for it. My second car, I paid $30 for, and it wasn't as good as the $15 one. But that's how that goes.
I think my first car was I think it was a 1972 Chevy Chevelle.
Ah,
I
yeah.
paid $300 for that.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I was working weekends after school and on weekends in a garage, pumping gas, fixing flats, all that kind of stuff, batteries and so on. And a fella came in with that car, that 1949 Plymouth. He says, "Hey," he said, "I don't think I want this anymore." He said, "I think I'll leave it here and somebody will buy it." And I said, "Well, how much do you want for it?" He says, $15. So I gave him $15 for it. And I wasn't even driving yet officially. I was driving, but I wasn't licensed yet, you know, and so on. So then, I think it's my senior year of high school, my dad said, "Yeah, okay, you can drive that car if you want. You can put it on the road and so on." And yeah, so that's what I did. I drove it.
$15.
$15, yeah.
Wow. You got a bargain there.
I did. Oh, look at all these comments.
I know. I'd say we go to a commercial, but we don't have a commercial.
We don't have a commercial. We are the commercial. We are the commercial.
Oh, look at that.
We have
We got to go all the way down.
We got to go back down. Oh, there's chaos.
No, wait, no, up.
Up already?
Yeah, up.
Oh,
No, keep going up.
all right.
Keep going up. Remember the dog up here? Up. See, we did
Oh,
that
that's
dog,
right.
yeah?
Okay.
Cabernet
King Charles.
What are your memories of Luna, Thumper, and Bobby?
Oh, brother. Oh, boy. I remember them all. Thumper. Let's start with Thumper.
And that's probably not a
I
a
always
bunny, right?
referred to Thumper as a true gentleman. And he was. He was just as nice and as calm, and he never got excited, and he was just very laid back and friendly. Unbelievable dog. Yeah, Thumper. Of course, Luna, she was a breeding dog. She had a number of litters here, I think 5 maybe,
Wow.
in
that's
that
a lot.
range. Could have been
Yeah.
5. Nice dog, a little bit timid. She tended to walk the other way if I walked toward her, you know, but she was nice. She was nice. Very good mother, very protective. She was one you had to be very careful of before you ventured in with pups, with her pups, because she was, you know, you got to make sure she was accepting you.
Yeah.
Now Bobby, handsome dog. He was a Harlequin from Budapest.
Oh.
Carlene imported him from Budapest. He was a type of dog that would scare the heck out of you if you didn't know him, because he was very loud and very quick to bark. Looked scary as could be because he was strong and bulky, and you know, he had cropped ears, and boy, but handsome dog. I'm sure there were photographs around. Maybe people have seen photographs of him. I don't know. You know, but yeah. So those, yeah, they were early on when I first arrived. All 3 of them were here. Yeah, Bobby scared the heck out of me when I first met him, because I walked up to where he was, and boy, he started barking, and like I say, he was big and strong, but he was really a soft touch. He really was. And Thumper wouldn't bark. He'd just look at you and say, "Hi, how you doing?" And man, go about his business, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I say he was more of a gentleman. You know? Yep.
We have a 6-year-old. Steph from Florida has a 6-year-old Labradoodle named Sunny. She is a joy and much company for us. Very nice. 6 years old. That's a good age.
How far away is Carlene now? I don't know. I know how far away she was when she started out. She maybe didn't get very far. She was probably 30, 40 miles away from here. I'm not sure it was that far. Newton Lower Falls, Upper Falls, whatever.
She might be a bit.
Problem is, it's inside Route 128, as it's known, inside, closer to Boston. And the traffic, it's got to be horrendous.
Yeah.
It's got to be horrendous.
Yeah.
It could be stop and go for the whole 40 miles. It really could.
Yes, it could. It could. We have a 10-year. Oh no, go back up. We have a 10-year-old black and white Shih Tzu named Sarah. Ooh, shout out to Sarah. Very nice.
What?
Oh no, not you. The
Different
Shih Tzu.
Sarah. A different Sarah.
The Shih Tzu.
No,
Oh, now look at this.
Who is that?
Is that Leela? Leah?
Leah Hound?
Leah Hound.
Leah Hound.
What a pretty baby. Happy New Year. Oh, look at that. Now that is a great picture. That is beautiful.
The eyes, huh? Beautiful eyes.
Yeah, absolutely. Marge says,
YouTube
yes,
is great.
YouTube is great. I fixed my toilet and my sliding screen door by watching YouTube. See, Marge, I'm telling you,
It's
you
incredible.
can do a lot of things now with YouTube. I mean, it makes a lot of things very obsolete right now. Oh, wait a minute. Back up. Hugs from Andrea.
Okay.
Andrea says, I have 3 cats, Pumpkin, Daisy, and May. The 4th Patch, oh, just passed away after Thanksgiving. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. It's very hard, but God bless ya. Chaos in 2013.
4th of July.
Oh, what a pretty baby.
Yeah, yeah. 4th of July parade.
The Bud and Laura show reminds me of a PBS show.
PBS. Yeah, PBS, that's right.
Oh, Tina, what a cutie.
Yeah.
I think so.
Callers are standing by. Call in with your donations.
Yes. Absolutely. Oh, this one here. It's probably referring to this picture. She's got the cutest little face, Tina. This picture up here. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. Go up a little further so we can see. My Meg. Tina. Oh my. That is a beautiful picture
My Meg. Wow.
of Meg. That is so adorable. I love the hat. I love the costume. That is so cute. Oh, look at this one. Look at this one. Sharon, my registered therapy dog Gizmo.
Gizmo. Wow.
8 months old. Look at him. Oh, what a beautiful baby. What a beautiful baby. 15-buck car. Oh,
Oh, 15 bucks.
yeah, car. My first car was a 72 Triumph Spitfire.
Ah.
Bought a top for it from Montgomery Ward Montgomery Ward catalog. I wonder
Yeah,
if
there
they,
you go.
they
Boy.
still have Montgomery Ward. That's cool.
Somebody's showing their age.
Oh,
Montgomery Ward catalog.
yeah, I know,
I
huh?
think that was before Sears Roebuck.
You think so?
I don't know. I'm sure not. But back
This
a
is
ways.
this is my gypsy on her 15th birthday party. She'll be 16 next May. That is a great birthday party.
Wow.
Look at that pretty baby. What a beautiful, beautiful dog. Very nice. Shout out to Gypsy. 15 more comments.
Gotta find Gypsy again.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that.
All right, there's
there we
Gypsy.
go. All
Okay,
right.
Here we go.
Here we go. Prow Wheel? AKA Marge from New York. Oh, she looks very similar to my cat, Courtney. Look at those 2 kitties. Those are pretty. I love cats. Oh, look at this one. That's a great picture of a cat. My cat, Rory. This is from Rob from New Jersey. Hi, Rob. She will also answer to Devil Beast. That's a great picture. Nice picture.
There's very similar coloring to my cat, at least on that part of the body, face and neck.
Chevy Chevelle. You're a little racer. Oh, that car could go, let me tell you.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I loved that car. That was good. I had it for almost 20 years. No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't have it for 20 years. I had it.
This is Luna and Olive. Oh boy.
Oh, that's nice.
Luna and Olive.
Oh, that's cute.
Olive is still with us. She was just visiting here a week or so ago. I missed her.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
She's 11.
Really?
Well, not sure if she's 11. No, she wouldn't be 11. 9, 10, not sure. No, probably 9. Yeah, that's
Let's
Luna.
see. Debbie? I have a Great Dane Prince, 8, and a Blue Heeler Honey Bun, also 8. Lost my 13-year-old European Dane in 2015. Oh, I'm so sorry. 1 month before my mother passed away, and at 82. Oh, I'm so sorry. Both your losses. I'm so sorry.
And it rains, it pours, huh? Boy, it's too
Yeah,
bad.
I know, huh? I had a Valiant push-button gears.
Push button gears.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I
Push-button,
remember
you know?
those. I
You
remember
remember
the Valiant.
those?
I remember the Plymouth Valiant. Plymouth Valiant, yeah.
My dad had a Valiant when I was a kid, light blue. I remember the push buttons. Mine was navy blue. That's from Brenda. Ziggy. Ziggy is my crazy dude. Wheaton mix. Bud, my first car was a Plymouth Valiant. Don't recall the year, but it was push button.
Yeah.
Well, we probably should be scrolling down. That's how it is, but it's hard to do. Regarding Bobby,
Chaos must have it.
loud and quick and bark.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about Chaos. She inherited that bark from Bobby, I'm sure. Yep. Same vocal cords.
Bud, can you tell me about Bentley's personality?
Bentley?
Yeah.
Personality.
You know his personality at all?
Well, I mean, he's got a pretty good one. He does. Yeah, he's a great personality. I mean, very friendly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else to say about personality. I mean,
I think he's quite stubborn considering he held out 4 days of not eating when Sizzle was in heat, let me tell ya.
Yeah, well, that's not personality. That's out of his control.
Do you currently have a favorite Great Dane on the farm? You got a favorite? How can you have a favorite?
Favorite Dane. Oh my. They're all pretty special in their own right. I don't have a favorite right now.
Yeah, it's hard to have a favorite
Oh,
because you love them all.
I do like May a lot. I like her. She's pretty darn warm and friendly. She's a good one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got some of them just like Bear. Bear just kind of loves you up. Jagger. He kind of gets between you and the door, so you can't leave.
Well, yes, a lot of them will do that. They'll try to pin you against a wall so that you can't leave right away. Oh sure, lean right up against you.
Yeah.
They're leaners.
Absolutely.
Impromptu. Yeah, this is impromptu. You're absolutely right.
Harry used to be my first favorite. He was my first favorite.
Where were we? I keep goofing this up.
Yeah, we go down. We go down and up. All right, right there. Yeah, no, back down. Right there.
Looking
right
for,
there.
there's the
Yep.
impromptu. Yeah.
Oh, we're terrific.
They're terrific.
We're
Oh yeah.
terrific. Well, of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We knew that.
Yeah.
We just wanted your opinion and prove it.
Right.
Sure.
You're welcome for filling in. I mean, we enjoy this very much. I mean, next week we'll show you how to bake a cake.
Look at this by a frick.
You could do the New Year's Eve ball drop show. You're enjoying the Bud and Laura show.
Olive born 2009. Okay, so 10 years old.
Oh, Karen, you're too funny. She says, if you're enjoying the Bud and Laura show, I think we should all buy 1 brick for a job well
Good
done.
idea.
I'll buy that.
Good idea.
Olive born March 2009. Yep.
Chaos born April 2nd, 2009. 2 great Bobby pups and moms. Yeah, absolutely. We need to have a Steve and Laura show. Maybe we'll do that after the Colleen show.
Thinking about Olive just reminded me of a little story,
Whoa.
for what it's worth.
Tell me your story, Bob.
All the pups were out on the deck area, all that litter, Olive's litter and herself, all her siblings, they're all out on the deck back there, and of course there's a back door with steps going down the driveway, and someone wanted them all to go down the steps. So they one followed the other all the way down, but Olive stood at the top crying. She couldn't go down those stairs. She just wasn't. She's so fearful of those stairs. She wouldn't go down. So I picked her up and carried her down, and she was so happy that she got down to be with the others because other than that, she would have been standing on the landing just not going anywhere. And it's kind of cute.
Yeah, sometimes that can be frightening too.
Oh yeah.
To puppies. And other puppies just, nope.
How did we do? Did we get there?
Yeah. I can understand being stuck in traffic. Here in New Jersey, we have one of the traffic nightmare towns.
Yeah, didn't New Jersey's governor have something to do with a traffic jam?
Ooh, I don't know there. Bud.
Wasn't there something on the news about that? I heard. I'm not sure.
Yes, this, you know what, around Christmas time, there's just going to be traffic everywhere. Everywhere. Where was that? Oh, no. Where was that? Nope. Oh.
I keep going the wrong direction with this wheel. It must be.
All right.
It must be
Go
backwards.
down a little bit.
From what I'm used to.
All right, right there. Betty says, my brother used to have a Hillman Minx car.
Hillman Minx. I remember those.
You remember those?
Yep, I remember those.
Oh.
I only saw one or two of them, but I do
Never
remember
heard of
them. Yep. Oh, there were so many cars way back in the 40s. Kaisers, Frasers, Kaiser Fraser. Ever hear of those?
No, Kaiser Roll, but not a Kaiser.
They were around in the 40s. Yep.
Olivia was born on 3/20/2009. Yes. And this is from Io Puppy. Our first car was almost as old as Bud's Plymouth.
52 Chevy.
It was a 1952 Chevy station wagon. Someone had bypassed the ignition and installed a toggler switch on the dash to start the big old boat. It cost us $125, and we drove it while we were in college. And in 1968, because that was a great year I was born, when gas was 39 cents a gallon. Can you just imagine 39 cents a gallon?
I remember 25 cents a gallon.
Gas, I remember 25 cents, just like cigarettes were 25 cents, right around I used to get them from my brother. And the gas, when I got my license back in,
wow,
what year? 1965.
Oh.
25 cents a gallon.
Nice.
There you go.
Laura, how did you find Service Dog Project? It was kind of funny. My son had to do some service, community hours for school, and my mother-in-law, who is a vet, suggested here. And we came down here and said we wanted to volunteer, and fell in love and just haven't left. This is where I'll be. AKA George and Gracie show.
George and Gracie Allen. That's right.
That's funny.
I forgot about them. Wow. Mail call.
Tina.
Mail call can wait till tomorrow. Yeah, it'll have to wait till tomorrow, I guess.
I guess.
Colleen probably will be very tired. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or she may not. Who knows?
You never know.
You never know.
She can fool you.
Yes, she can.
Just when you think she's going to crash, she finds a second wind and she's still at it.
That's right. Why does a car from the 50s is worth a fortune and I'm just old? Well, you're not old. Nana Mary from Oregon, you are not old. No, honey. No, you're not old. Things get old, people don't get old. We improve with age. We're antiques.
Yeah, indeed.
And that's priceless. What's in your wallet?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't know. Good question.
What's in your wallet?
No,
Oh.
why is a car from the 50s worth a fortune? Well, some are, some aren't, of course.
Yeah, it all depends on what condition it's in, really.
On your comment.
My first car, this is from
Oh,
Woody's girl. My first car was a 1965 VW Bug, and I paid $200 for it. We don't presently have a dog, but we would be looking. I want a Dane, but my husband says that's way too big. So the next best one is what is that? Bergeron?
yeah, Bergeron.
Bergeron. They're wonderful and easy trainable dogs and very loyal.
Bergeron.
I don't think Great Danes are too big. I mean, you know, as long as you have a couch for them.
A Volkswagen Bug. I actually bought a brand new Bug, 1968. Paid $1,740 for it. It's brand new.
Wow. Do they make them anymore?
They still make a Bug or a Beetle, I believe. Although I think they were talking about not building it any longer, because they reinvented it a few years back and had been building it. But I think I read somewhere that they're going to stop again. Not sure. Don't quote me.
Did you ever play that game when you were a kid, driving in the car, and you beat a bug, you see, beat a bug, and you can't, did you ever play that?
Well, there was a game that kids used to play called Squash It Red, or Squash It Blue, whatever the color of the car may be.
Oh.
In other words, squishing the bug, squashing the bug.
There was also another one like Punch Buggy, but no, I didn't play that one.
Oh,
Every
that
time
one.
you saw it, you punched the person. No,
No.
it was, yeah.
No, we don't need that.
No.
Yeah, no. Yeah, but anyway, I bought that thing, brand new, 68, $1,740, and it weighed less than a ton. It was, something less than 2,000 pounds, and I figured, well, it's about $1 a pound.
Yeah.
You couldn't do that today.
No. No, you can't get anything for $1 a pound.
I bought a car for $1 a pound.
Laura, do you have, this is from Dee Dee from Mass. Laura, do you have a favorite pup? I don't. I love them all. They're just so beautiful and
They have arrived.
great. They're so beautiful, and their faces are beautiful, and they have different personalities. Can't have a favorite. I love them all. I love them all.
Well, you can have a favorite, and then before long, another one wins you over, and then that one becomes the favorite.
Yeah.
It goes on and on.
Just when you think you have a favorite, yeah, you know, someone else just loves you up and does something funny, and you know, gets really excited to see you, and you know, I just love them all.
I was behind a Tesla the other day. Would you like to know how much it costs? No? After hearing about batteries catching fire? I don't think I don't want. Yeah. Well, I've been studying electric cars a lot lately,
Yeah. Oh, is that what a Tesla is? The electric car?
but
Oh,
I'm not ready to.
Aren't you guys having fun?
Oh, we
Oh,
are.
we are. Yes, it's the Bud and Laura show.
It's working out pretty well.
Yay!
Hi, babies.
We had the damnedest time with these kids. These were
Did?
tiny kids. They made $2,500 for us,
Nice.
and they sat around and they asked us questions that were bright.
Great.
I'll tell you, it was shocking to both of us. One little kid,
Awesome.
yeah, a little tiny kid. How do you get that dog? What happens if you give that to somebody who lives in Europe? How do they get on the plane? This little kid. Then we got into how do you tell the boys from the girls? We got into that problem. I stood him up, walked him around. It was fun. It was a good time.
Very good.
Sizzling?
Sizzleton. Is she come in?
They both came in. I don't know if
She's in there. Where
no,
are you?
he's out there.
Yes.
There she is.
Okay.
Want to eat?
How do we do?
Want to eat?
I'm gonna go
There's
back.
6 more comments.
Mm.
Judy, you want to
Oregon.
Thank you. How was your trip? It was good.
Yeah, but we have to go down here, do we?
Yeah.
Chaos parking.
Yeah. I'll test that. There we go. No, right there. Go up. My first car was a 61 Ford Falcon, 4-door manual choke. Have you been a two-footed driver because of it? I could not drive. I can't drive a standard. I refuse to drive a standard because I wouldn't be able to go. I can't. I'm a one-footed girl. You know, I mean, think of it, Bud, though, really. If you broke your leg or your ankle or something and you got to stand it, you ain't driving anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's true.
I could break my foot and have an automatic, and I could still drive.
Yeah, but not if it's the right foot. So you still got 50-50 chance of not being able to drive.
Oh, no, I could still drive with the right. You just tuck that one underneath and drive with the left foot.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Where there's a will, there's a way. Karen, in 1976, I bought my first car. It was a 1969 Camaro.
Camaro.
Ooh, they're nice.
Very nice.
Had
Wow.
375 miles on it. That's it? Wow, nice. This is Antonia, a.k.a. Juan, for all of us not being
Antoinette.
old.
Antoinette.
Oh, Antoinette?
Tuan. Okay, sure.
Move my knees back. Oh, that's
we
funny.
have Shauna?
I'm not old, I'm just...
Who is
I'm
it that just
crispy.
arrived? Is it Shauna
Yeah.
from Nova Scotia?
Is
Yeah.
was it from Nova Scotia?
Yeah.
Wow. Very nice. The Crazy Acre doorbell. Yeah, that's the doorbell.
Austin Mini.
They were good dogs.
Yeah, Chaos the doorbell.
It's like beans and rice or something?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll eat some of that.
Wow, no comments.
Not really?
Yeah.
I love you.
And there he is. All my cars are standard. My first car was a 74 Porsche.
Gee,
Wowdy.
people have some pretty nice cars.
Stay right there. Don't get up.
I'm almost embarrassed to say my first car was a 49 Plymouth. Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, what did you do,
I
bud?
hit the wrong thing.
You hit the wrong. It's all
How
right.
do I do that now?
You can't scroll down?
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
yeah, there
Here we
you go. Here we go. Bud's losing us, and then he gets us. Here we go. One more comment there. You love my gumption. I got a lot of gumption. I have you all beat
61
my first.
Studebaker. Aha.
Oh,
There's a name from the past. Studebaker.
Studebaker.
My
Key
father.
Green.
My father loved Studebakers. We had a couple of them. Yeah.
Colleen's home if anyone's interested. I say Colleen's home if anyone's interested.
341 viewers enjoying Mail Call.
Yeah, 341 viewers enjoying Mail Call.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes,
51 Plymouth Coupe. Okay, getting there.
very nice. You gonna do Mail Call? They want to know.
I don't think so.
Stop dragging.
She's
I'm
dragging,
dragging.
but she's got a smile on her face.
Dragon.
I'll come over there for a minute.
She's gonna come over and say hi.
She's got a lot of mail. I think she'll probably let it ride.
Oh, I am dragging.
She's
We
dragging.
must have had 50 kids. And they all hugged him, and he was one, and her. They were wonderful.
That's nice.
But the questions, they were so polite. And the intelligent questions out of these little kids. It was
All right. I have to give up my
Somebody gotta give me a chair.
Master of Ceremonies position here.
Chair, get in the big chair.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I gotta sit down someplace quick.
Yep.
There we go.
We're just warming
Made
it up for you.
There you go. Oh, it's good for warm.
There you go.
That was wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So what are we doing here? Got questions?
I told them I bought my first car for $15, so and I did.
Yeah.
But so now other people are telling us what they bought for first cars and
Yeah.
what they had. Pretty interesting.
They were showing us their pictures of their pets. We were asking about their pets. Oh, yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Huh. Somebody said the 51 Plymouth Coupe. Mine was close to that. Mine was, it had a rumble seat.
Oh, wow.
That's how old that one was.
Hmm.
That was a gem. It was a gray. I don't think I paid for it. I don't know where I got it from. Okay, so you guys had a good time. So I don't know.
You have
Look at
some
this.
questions though up there. You
Where
say right there,
God,
yeah.
okay.
Comments, yeah.
We can wait till tomorrow. Thank you, Bud and Laura.
You're welcome.
Where was the school? The school was in Newton. It was way to hell and gone, the other end of 128. So we've been sitting in traffic for a long time. There's been solid traffic all the way up. And the children, I don't know how old they were. They were not big. They were frail little tiny things. They were very small.
How did the dogs do in traffic?
The dogs are fine in traffic.
Yeah.
But they got hugged by those kids. They were surrounded to the point that I just kept my hand on his jaw just in case. But he was fine. They both were fine.
Oh, nice.
Getting hugged is not their favorite thing in the first place. Where there were children. I thought you were taking the mini horse to retirement home. No, I was not taking the mini horse anywhere. These kids ran a fundraiser for us, and they made stuff or something, and they had $2,500 to give us.
What's the matter? The house dogs. Oh, they ate? Oh, all right, thank you. Yeah, they ate, Nico.
Uh-oh, error, try again. That's because you're in Safari. Let's get in the other one. How are the donkeys doing? I know that the veterinarian came along and checked them. And that's the last I knew about that.
That's more than I know about it.
So I assume they're all right.
No news is good news.
Yep. Yep. Oh, they must be out because they're gone. There we are. Hay bags are out. Okay, I guess we're under control. I think I would like to say goodnight. I'll open everything tomorrow. That'll work. Okay?
Set it off?
Sure.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you.
Up on the bed, please.